Hi there and welcome to my first video. I have just started studying for my CCNA and I thought what better way to actually start learning more than to put videos up on YouTube and hopefully maybe learn a bit of something and maybe for a bit of feedback on some of the stuff that I may be doing wrong that's not best practices. So I've just started studying with OpenIT training and I've been following along with labs on Dan's courses on YouTube and a few other YouTubers who do this sort of thing. So I thought I would do a first lab on OSPF, a large OSPF network. Sorry about the banging upstairs, it's very noisy neighbours. My first lab on OSPF with quite a few routers, and we'll see how that goes. So I'm using Packet Tracer Student 6.2, I think the latest version that you can get, and let's go ahead and start putting some routers in. So I'll use 1941 routers, and I want one to simulate, if I click the right button, the internet, and one from my main router, and let's just stick all the routers in that will, oops, that actually helps when I put in 1940s instead of putting the other ones in, which occasionally can happen. Let's go from your U and your U, yes. So 1941, and 2 seconds because I'm actually following along with a diagram that I've got sort of out. And if this looks a bit messy, I do apologise. I will straighten it out as much as I can. And this is one of the big first labs that I actually followed with Dan's courses. I couldn't really get my head around OSPF at first, and then for some strange reason whenever I watched the video I did, which was really good because I was beginning to panic. So switches now. So these will be like simulated networks. So we'll have a network here, a network here, not have a network here because this will be the one going to the ISP. So a network there, this will be the internal network for the OSPF for these 4 routers. That will be a network there. This router will hook up to this switch and then it will broadcast over here. So I'm going to need another switch here. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put a host in because at the end I'm going to try and use my knowledge on access lists to see if I can block traffic. Hopefully. Let's see how that goes. So first off, let's start putting the connections in. Actually, let's name the routers. Make it easier. Hey. Apparently, let me name them. ISP. R0. Let's maybe core 0. This will be my core router, and then I will have R0, R1, no particular order, it's not a big thing. R2, switches I'm not really too fussed about. This is more routing technology, so I can do that later. I think I'll actually keep this lab together and save it, and then I can use this to manipulate later, which may be useful. So R5 and R6. So we have 6 routers. 1, 2, 3. No, sorry, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus the core and the ISP. The ISP, I'm just going to simulate it with a loopback interface, so I can ping it and actually test connectivity with a static route. So actually, I think what we'll do is we'll have these simulated networks, and I actually think I'll connect this router down here. So what I'll do is I'll do some connections just now. Let's put in 10. I'm not really that bothered, but where I start, I'll put that in 24, and I want all the zeros on this connected to, so 0, 1, 2, so that to 3, this one to 4, and this one to 1, and this one to 2. Oh. Very pernickety with my placements. So we'll do gigabit 01 on this, to gigabit 1, gigabit 1 on this, to gigabit 1, and again these are just simulated networks. Maybe I actually should have used the gigabit links on this, but this is why we learn. So gigabit, let's put you on a gigabit, and then we'll put 0 on that, and 0 on that, and then just go the gigabits on these. So I don't actually know if when you level them like that, I think that's perfectly centered. No, I think it is anyway. And let's hook up the ISPs. So to 1 and to 1 on that. So yeah, I think that's right. And I'll hook up this computer to say port 1 here. That's fine. Okay, so first off, I'm actually going to save this because I haven't done it already, and I'll just save it in here where I save all my labs. So OSPF 01. Oh, that's when you don't actually press that. Okay, so first router to set up is the ISP. So with any router, nobody really ever follows the system configuration. So no to that, and enable the router to get into privilege mode, and conf T to get into global. And then we're want to go into, on this occasion, I want to enable loopback. So LO0, int LO0. And instantly it's up, you don't have to then do a no shut. I would imagine if you'd done a shut, that would actually take the interface away. IP address 100.10.10.209 with 255.255.255.252 address. Should be fine. X out that, and I want to enable interface 1 int kick 01. This is going to my core router. IP address 10.0.0.1, and again we'll do a 255.255.252 interface, and on this occasion a no shut, which will bring the interface up at this end. And I also want to change the host name to ISP, like so. So this is core 0, so just jump straight in, and I'll start enabling these. Sometimes hate packet tracer for that. It just won't click or won't type. You have to go to the bottom of the actual console. Right, so straight away conf t, and we'll do. Let's do it again. There's something on my keyboard. Right, so IP address. No, hostname. You can tell my typing skills aren't the best, but believe it or not, they are a definite improvement over what they were before. So hostname is now done, and we want to go into interface 00 gig 00, and it'll be IP address 10.0.0.2 with a 255.255.255.252. That will give it 2 hosts because it's a class 20, no, it's a class 30 subnet, which means there's 4 available addresses, one of which is the network ID, one is the broadcast, and there's 2 hosts. So with that done, I can do a no shut, and that will bring that up. Now it should bring that up. Why is it not up? I know why it's not up. Because silly me put in normal straight through cables between router links. This is where experience will actually come into play, and you can then start to understand. Oh, I can't put that on it. Oh no, off the cable. So let's try that again. Gig 00. Nope, wrong one. I do apologise, I may pause this out. Although you get to see what silly mistakes people can make. And if it's something that you've maybe made, then I may have saved you a bit of time. So there you go, my ISP is now up, and I'm actually going to put a name in there so I know what the address is. And I'm sure it was /30. It's important that way, but and then in the middle we have a 10.0.0 network, and it's a /30 just there, which is that. So we now need to get R1's link up to the core router, and then that'll start the fun stuff with OSPF. I want OSPF to basically start on this part. I don't want it to include these two routers. So next stage we'll be bringing up gig 01 on this, so just straight to int gig 01 IP address, and for this side of the interface I would like, let's just do a 10.0.1.1, and we'll do the exact same. We'll do the /30 subnet and no shut. I will bring the default routes in a little bit. Right, so straight over to R1 en t hostname R1 int, and I'm sure it's the 01 gig 01 IP address 10.1.2 255.255.255.252 and no shit. So that interface is up, that interface is up, and we should, let's try actually our first ping. So there you go, pinging is fine. Okay, and next let's just run round the routers. So this one is R0, is R1, R0 is this one. So I think the typing is actually something you can get better with as you progress. I actually come from a PC repair background, so most of the things I do is actually GUI based, so it's trying to get into the habit of using the keyboard to actually do it, and little things like going into the wrong interfaces and things that'll come with practice, I'm hoping anyway. So on this side of the network I want our 192.168.0.1 on this router, and I want a 240/28 subnet mask, which will give me 8 available addresses that I can use. There's 4 routers, and then the subnet, the network ID and the broadcast. So 255.255.255.240 and no shut. And I'll just go straight over and I'll do the other side of the network as well. So on the other side of the network I want router 0 to have 192.168.1.0 network, R1 will be 192.168.2.0, R3 will have a 192.168.4.0, R2 at the bottom will have a 192.168.3.0 network, and that will actually do the links for that. So give me 2 wee seconds. I don't actually know if that is, see, this is where the best practice comes in. I am going to have OSP network between R2 and R4, but my theory was to have some host down here. Is that best practice, or would you rather have these 2 routers just connect directly to a switch and then it would be after that? So that's something that I could maybe someone could answer for me, would be great. I do realise this video maybe got a bit long, but sorry. I'll split it into a couple of parts. So we've now done the first part of our 1, which is setting up gig 01, which is connecting back up. So we need to do, well, in fact I think we were actually on gig 0, we were on R0, right, so this will be 00, and it's our IP 192.168.0.1, sorry. Shut. And that should bring that up. No, it's not. What are you playing at, Stuart? See. This is access address. This is where having a network diagram would probably be beneficial. So you should be my 01. And if I go back up to my int gig, this is actually meant to be my 11. That one. Sorry about a wee bit of confusion there. And no shut. So both the lines are now up and on the routers. So we'll go back to R1 and we will configure int gig 00. This will be 192.168.0.2 because it's a second router round. 255.240. I think I may need to configure R0 again just to confirm the subnet mask of that. So let's that up and let's do R3 since it's a stub network. 192.168 gig 01. So 1, 2, 3 and 4, so this one is network 4 and it is R3 4.1. Seconds.